The political crisis in Negri Sembilan may have subsided for now, but analysts say Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Aminuddin Harun has emerged politically weakened. After Barisan Nasional's temporary withdrawal of support, the crisis erupted after all 14 BN assemblymen in the state pulled support from Aminuddin over dissatisfaction involving issues linked to adat customs and the state's royal institution. So although BN has since restored support, political analyst Professor Dr. Ahmad Fauzi Abdul Hamid says the current stability may only be temporary.
Definitely. I think they're just holding out until the next elections. But in actual facts, it's only temporary reprieve. It doesn't solve anything.
He says the episode reflects UMNO's growing confidence in asserting itself independently from Pakatan Harapan ahead of the next general election.
As a political scientist, I have the tendency to say that it's political. It's mainly a political statement, not really constitutional, of course. Of course, there are constitutional implications, okay, but there are particular reasons why politicians do or act in the manner that they want to.
Meanwhile, political analyst Dr. Tricia Yeoh says the crisis exposed deeper weaknesses within the PHBN relationship.
The Negri Sembilan crisis has certainly exposed weaknesses and fragilities in the PHBN cooperation and the communication within the coalition. This is not the first time such friction has happened in other states, but what has happened in Negri Sembilan is certainly more acute than other sorts of coalition breakdowns.
But beyond the political tensions, Tricia says the bigger implication may be how the state government now functions after the crisis. She says Negri Sembilan could face greater influence from federal party leaderships on sensitive state matters moving forward.
In typical terms, the state government is expected to be able to run its own course quite independently without necessarily getting the direct guidance from the political parties. So given the current situation, it looks like the state government will have this direct relationship, this direct link with the political party side of things.
Negri Sembilan UMNO Secretary Datuk Mustafa Nagor, meanwhile, insists the issue was never personal against Aminuddin. He said, and I quote, "We do not have any personal problems with the Menteri Besar. What we have lost confidence in is his failure to manage the crisis involving adat and the Negri Sembilan state constitution." So analysts also warn the episode could complicate future seat negotiations and electoral strategies between PH and BN ahead of the 16th general election. I'm Juliana Jaludin, NST.